And we're live. And I forgot to put my glasses back on. Oh, they are dirty. Hey, everybody. My name is Swearwas. This is my channel where I talk about books and writing. And we are, week 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo? And already I have fallen off with keeping track of stuff on the Nano site. So we'll probably be updating that today. Ah, there we go. Now she can see more or less. How's your Thursday going? Um it's a kind of a meh day over here in West Virginia. It's been raining pretty hard for the past couple of days. So it's not raining right now though, but the sky has a look like it's gonna rain soon. So let's say hello. Hey GC. Hey Jess, how are you doing? Probably leaving. I'm good. How are you? Hey, Misty Kate. Tea and breakfast. Perfect. Hello, Claude. Mm-hmm. So probably leaving's having some rain as well. Tea and rain does go well together. Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for hitting the like button. That's very nice of you. Hey, JC. How goes it? So let's do the first sprint in 3 minutes, shall we? Let's get as much writing in as possible. Is my phone back over there? Is it beside you? Because I don't see it. We're going to use the Forest app.
Yeah, it's here.
Thank you. And let me pull it up. So we're going to use the Forest app. I am drinking coffee. It's 1 in the afternoon here, but I am still clearly not with it. Let's create a room. We'll sprint for 20 minutes. And we shall create a cat tree. All right, so the room code number is 3 Z 6886. Okay. So if you have the forest room app, you can join and you can create a tree with me. And if not, that's fine. You certainly don't have to. There's no obligation. It's just a fun little thing. JC, it's dry in Georgia. Dig it. Hey, MM. Ooh, sesame orange chicken salad. That sounds delicious. I would be hungry, but I ate my leftovers from yesterday. I had a Philly steak and cheese sub. So I ate the half that I didn't eat yesterday for my lunch today. Thank you, probably leaving. I was feeling fancy, so I wanted to put on my fancy shirt and some pearls and a crown and some lip goo. Because sometimes you just gotta put a little extra in. Especially, like, I find that when I am my most tired and I add some goo to my face and put on a shirt that I like, that I'll feel a little bit perkier. Not a whole lot. It's not like it's freaking magic, but a little bit. I have all this makeup around me that I bought like a couple months ago, but I finally got it from my mom's house and I want to play with it. But nope, I am going to write. I'm going to be editing a blog post that I'm going to be posting on Medium for my pen name during this sprint. Let me know what you guys are working on and in the comments. But let's get started with this sprint, shall we? So it's going to be 20 minutes on the clock. We will be chatting again at the 31 after face paint and pretty hair, tiredness, camouflage. Exactly right. Though if you were closer to my hair, you'd find it a little sus. All right, let's get it. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. and we grew a cat tree. How'd y'all do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me see here. I edited 1,363 words. So that's very cool. And I have maybe, I don't know, like 1,000 words left. So next sprint, I shall be done. Who joined us while we were sprinting? Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Morgan, hello. Also, thank you. I really like it. I bought it because of like TikTok trend and everyone in Author Talk was buying crowns, but I often find myself wearing my cat headphones when I do TikToks. Yeah, so I don't really live up to the crown expectation. Hey, Sarah, how's work going? I hope it's going well. YouTube giving you the notification a half hour in. That's on brand. Though to be fair to YouTube, I didn't like schedule the stream and stuff until maybe 15 minutes before the top of the hour. I don't know. I'm at this point in life where if I have to vary even a little bit from my normal schedule, I'm just all out of luck with getting back on schedule, like in a quick and healthy manner. Claude is rearranging his outline because it did not survive the first week of fast drafting. I get that. So you're thinking she's a grunge wannabe who lives out in the country with no internet and only 3 TV stations, like how it was when I was a kid. Dig it. So I betcha she has like VHSs, right? Because like even with me, we had cable, but I didn't have access to like watching it all the time and watching a lot of cool stuff. But I went to my friend's house that was my neighbor, and we had like a bunch of VHS tapes that we looked through. So that was always fun. Or, you know, if she's a grunge wannabe kid, then she definitely has CDs or like a lot of mixtapes. Sorry, I'm taking my medicine because I forgot. Because I'm out of my freaking order of the way I do things, my order of operations, which makes me messy and like remembering stuff on the fly. Oh, yeah, today's Thursday. I should probably get ready for my stream. Hey, Sia. Thank you. JC, got 524 words I spread. Work on your mystery book for camp. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, I wanted to let y'all know, right? The local video rental place. There's always one. We had one like down by my mom's house forever, and I think it just closed in the past like few years. I was sad to see that it was gone. So I don't know if y'all remember, but a few, maybe, maybe it was a month and a half ago or so, during one of my live streams, we started talking about like author branding, and we were talking about websites. And it seems like there was a lot of us who are having difficulties with author branding, whether we don't know what to do or we're not sure if we're doing the right things and we're not sure what to concentrate on, not even maybe sure what author branding is. So I decided that, okay, let's do some type of workshop. It'll just be a day activity. It's not going to be um, like Evergreen Writing Oasis where it was a weekend. It's just going to be one day and it's going to be next month. But what I would like from y'all is some information. I want to cater this toward your needs. So the if you look down in my description, the top link should be a link to a survey. It'll take like maybe 5 to 10 minutes to fill out, not very long at all, but it will give us a better understanding of how to, mold this to suit your needs, because really this is about what you need and what will work for you and what will help you. And I, if I just go on what I know, that doesn't necessarily do anything for you. So Blockbuster was our video rental place. There's only one Blockbuster left in the country. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think that a lot of people focus on it either. I think that a lot of people have figured out what it is like on their own and have like molded their work and their image and what have you to suit what author branding means for them, but they're not necessarily talking about it or, talking about the process or, just giving a breakdown of it for their audience. And I thought that would be something that would be a little different and could be helpful. And it's something that we didn't really it was something that we didn't really cover last year, but I think it would be good to do this year. Mm. Maybe they did close it down. Was it in Portland? Or was it Seattle? Okay, I'm glad that y'all are into the idea. That makes me feel good because, I always want to make sure that I'm doing stuff that's going to be helpful for y'all. And I don't want to like misjudge what my community's needs are. You know what I'm saying? I've always had trouble branding to me as an author instead of to my books. You know, isn't that so interesting? Because like back in the day, authors they weren't expected to brand like themselves necessarily, right? It was about the writing. But now, because readers have like this instant access, authors have all kinds of social media, not just one. Whereas before, it would be like a newsletter and their website, and that's how you can contact them. Or I remember writing like an actual physical letter to this romance writer, like, oh my God, years and years and years ago, because we had like the same last name. And I was like, Cheryl Woods, I'm so inspired by you. You have the same last name. And being so incredibly thrilled that she wrote me back. Like she wrote me a letter back. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. And now, people can instantly access their their favorite authors, sometimes to the detriment because they learn too much about the authors and learn they're not really cool people. Into the Woods, it's Vera author branding extravaganza. That's pretty cool. And man, my branding is pretty standard across all platforms. However, my media kit sucks in all caps. Hmm. Media kit, you say? Well, that's okay. Because what's going to happen, we will have kind of like a panel of folks who are going to be talking about different aspects of author branding and giving you guys opportunities to ask questions and trying to address the things that from the survey and from what you've said to us during live streams and things, like addressing the things that you have made clear to us that you're most interested in. So do the survey, and if you know if you're all of the stuff you're like, I don't know about any of these things, then let us know. That's helpful. My author brain is basically authoring Island Girl 80s childhood. You got a letter back from Stephen King? Oh, I reached too low. But now, you can follow Stephen King on Twitter. And, like, fortunately, I think, at least in my opinion, he's an author who, being on social media has just made him that much cooler to me, even though he was already very cool, in my opinion. Oh, gosh. I created a new room code and I forgot to tell y'all what it was. My bad. G or 3PQSR Okay. Yeah, the thing about it is if you create a if you create a forest room code but you don't use it in a certain amount of time, then it's like, oh, and it like cancels it. So yes, it is a tuxedo shirt. See you. I am very fancy. Oh, Bella's going live this week. Ah, man, I'm not ready for it. So I'm gonna have to start with next month doing Vela. But I'm definitely getting involved with it. I have a story that I need to expand on so that I can get involved and use my pen name. I want to see how it works with my pen name. Because I feel like those stories can I can extend them longer. Because I think that the the Vela thing probably works better if you have stories that kind of like extend and get people interested and they want to know what happens and keep wanting to go with it. Whereas with a mystery, if you in my opinion, if you prolong a mystery too long, it feels like the author doesn't know how to end it. To me, yeah, I could absolutely be incorrect, but I lost the red glasses. So that's why I don't wear them anymore. I lost them. And when I was going to buy new glasses, the ones that I could get with red frames just didn't. Because I like this, like the kind of caddish style. So it didn't have it going on. But I think I need to get an update on my prescription. So maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to find some cool red glasses that fit my aesthetic. All right. So I'm going to give us like another minute if you want to join the Forest app with us, and then we'll go 20 minutes on the clock. Uh, yeah, and I noticed that there are some authors that can do that, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to extend a story forever. Do you know what I mean? I think that if I can get a good, gosh, if it's even a good like 35 to 50 episodes out of a story, I'll be good with that. And then maybe starting another one with like a spin-off character if even the story catches any attention, you know, because you never know. You never know. Like, but yesterday, for instance, I was reading a story that I saw I saw an ad for it on YouTube actually, but it was for the audiobook. I didn't want to read the audiobook. So I found it where it was, and it was a website where you do the pay to play type of thing. So you're paying X amount of coins for per chapter or whatever. And I got to chapter 51, and that was the end of what she's written. But the thing was, I couldn't tell if like when that was written. So how old was it, and if she was going to be going back to it. So I found that really frustrating as a reader. And yeah, I prefer for there to be like a clear ending. I like that idea too, or they all gather at the same bar. That's fun. Your writing universe is like cheers. Okay, let's do this. 20 minutes on the clock. Get at least one thing done. Make sure to drink your water, save your things, get up and stretch, use the bathroom if you need to. And hey, if you haven't eaten today, you should probably do that because it's good for you. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. Hey, 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 your tree has grown. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I finished editing my post. I am actually scheduling it right now so that it will launch the evening time. I feel like these stories probably get read more in the evening than in the day, but who am I? I mean, I don't really know. I'm just making guesses out here. We'll see. Let's see. Hi, Monique. Good to see you. JC, no words that Sprint. You went to go throw some fish fillets in the oven so you can make a fish sandwich. And while you wait for that to get done, you got to use some coffee. Coffee is wonderful. Coffee is life. And Jeannie got more coffee. Excellent. Monique, just going to do a bit of posting on Instagram. Then you need to figure out what you want to do for Camp Nano. Excellent, excellent. Coffee's gone. Sad times. Drink some water. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. I am going to update my camp for the moment. I'll have to figure out the other stuff that I worked on a bit later. So that was 1980 words. Hi, Camille. You're moving files back to your favorite writing app. It's boring but needs to be done. I hear you. I need to do some. What I need to do is, excuse me, on my Twitter, I need to like unfollow people that I don't really see that like. I'm following 4,000 people or so, but not all those people are people that I like vibe with, want to discuss things with, you know? So that's weird. Are you ready for your next great writing adventure? Join Camp NaNoWriMo. I've already created a goal though, but okay. That's weird. Oh yeah, I haven't updated this in days. I wonder what my how many words am I supposed to have edited at this point? Okay. I swear, I don't know how to find things anymore on here. It's like, where's the there? Maybe it's under stats. Oh, geez, I'm supposed to be at 19,000, and instead, I'm at like 4,000. Yeah, so I need to add some things. I forgot. Do I do beta readings sometimes, especially if the work is shorter, because when it's longer, I tend to not stick to it, and it's all because I'm always working on my own stuff. So if it's something that's shorter that I can like knock out in a couple hours, then I do that. Yeah. No, I understood what you meant. Jeannie's taking a long break from Twitter as you try to redo your writing. You had to do a really hard reboot. Yeah. Twitter's like Twitter's my favorite of the social medias, but it can be difficult. And like I've noticed with 'cause I have a few different Twitters, right? So there's like the Right Stuff Twitter, then my pen paper pad, and then my one for my pen name. And my pen paper pad Twitter, oh, and also AuthorTube News has a Twitter, even though I don't know if we're what's happening with that. But like my pen paper pad Twitter always has all of like the 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 news and like always the anything that happens in the writing community that's sucks. Uh anything that's happening within like, our world that is terrible. So it's not I've found that it's not as much fun to be on it because, you know, I like to read stuff that's funny and uplifting, and the Twitter's like, no, we're here for the tears, apparently. So I want to change up what I'm doing with it so that I can like enjoy being on there. Hi, Teresa. Um, I'm here every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, trying to be a better writer and having these lovely people with me to hold me accountable. Hold me accountable as in making me get up and write things. I don't know what it is about Thursdays, but I'm positive if we didn't do these on Thursdays, I would be like still sleeping or doing something that has nothing to do with my work. All right, so here's the New Force app room code. Let me make sure I have that right. 3A7WAM4. Yep. So if you have the Forest app, you join it for the 20 minutes. Your characters are being good right now. Um, I'm supposed to end in an hour, but I've noticed that I've been dragging it out for like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. So we'll be done in 2 hours, essentially. All right. So give you a couple minutes to join the app, join in the little group thing. And just so I can reiterate for folks who might have missed it, um, I have a survey. It is in the description. It's like the top line, I think, it's about author platforms. So myself and a few friends, we're going to do a 1 day workshop next month on author platforms, and we want to make sure that we cover the things that you are interested in, what you want to learn. So the survey will take like 5 to 10 minutes, pretty simple. Yeah, so if you fill it out, it would be most helpful. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Background stories are fun, and it's nice to have them already worked up so you have something to pull from later on as you're writing the story. Probably leaving. You tried Twitter once, but you got locked out of your account like 5 minutes after you created it. Well, that's weird. You sent a you sent a friend request. Cool. I don't know how to find them, but I'll figure it out. I've had this app since it was created, and I still barely know how to use it. JC, yeah, I think that I am gonna do an extra sprint today because I've got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. Jeannie, thanks. I think it's a cool idea, but we'll see. Hopefully, other people will participate and enjoy themselves and learn stuff, and it'll be a good time for all. That's the hope. All right, we're at 20 minutes after the clock, so let's get into this. We're going to do 20 minutes for 20 minutes. So drink your stuff, make sure to save what you're working on, and let's do this. We got 20 minutes on the clock, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. We grew a tree. We grew a tree. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. I was laughing because I I asked the math guy if he knows anything about like listening devices like bugs that people plant, you know. And he's like, "No, do you want to get some?" Like, well, no, I write mysteries, right? Like, but thanks for being down for the cause. Just you want to get some? Okay, now I'll just do some research. Let's see. Ooh, thank you, Misty Kate. You filled out the survey. Yeah. Monique, about 100 words. Your brother interrupted you. How dare he? But at least you got the ball rolling. Thank you. Teresa got 190 words. Let me see. I scheduled the post for Medium, and now I finished this chapter in bailed out. All right, let's see. How many words was this? 341. And we are now in a different chapter. 341. Let me add that to this thing here. 341. It's progress. 2,321 words needed today. That is not going to get us close to the path of success. Yeah, when you're on the back end of Medium, it has like a place where you click publish, and once you click that, you can either publish immediately or you can schedule. Thank you for filling out the survey. Yeah. Camilla finished transferring files, realizing that the last chapter isn't done. Now you can't remember what he was going to write. Well, maybe you'll remember. Though I do feel that because I forget things on the regular. Only 28 words, you got distracted. Well, Morgan, 28's 28. Maybe not as many as you wanted, but you still got something. And I call that a win. Oh my goodness. Oh, there was a question on this guy that I'm mutuals with on Twitter. He'd asked if like you had this long lost uncle who left you millions of dollars in his will, would you still be a writer? Would you still be trying to write? And my answer was yes, because now I'd be able to write and there would be no like financial thing on it, just be the joy of writing. What about y'all? Would you still be a writer if you were a millionaire? $28 gets you free drinks by the pool and your own cabana boy. It's a big deal. That was funny. Well, yeah. I would still be a writer. Yes, why not? I still love telling stories. I would still be a writer. Heck, I'll self-publish. I still be a writer just because I love it. Yeah, and that seems to be like what the majority of people who were answering him said. And I think that's kind of like the point, you know, when you're doing the arts, whether it's writing or some type of visual art or something with the music or whatever, like a lot of times you do it because you love it. Right? Always be a writer. I would. Money doesn't stop the plot bunnies. Nothing stops the plot bunnies. Heck yeah, it's still writing on my yacht on my private island named after me. Absolutely. Yeah, see, like, I think that's the interesting part of that idea, right? If you have millions of dollars, then you can, oh, wow, I always wanted to write in a French chalet and like the spring and drink, you know, delicious wine and eat all the fresh breads and beignets, and then like you could actually do that. Or, you're writing something and it's set at like, I don't know, it's set somewhere that you've never been before. Sure, you can still Google it and research it, but now you also have the opportunity to go to that place and physically explore that culture. Like, oh man, wow, the dreams, the wonderful dreams. You would have so much more freedom in your writing too. I think, especially as self-published authors, you can actually fund your craft. Yes. Oh, it would be very nice to not have to figure out how to like price cut and do everything on super budget. If it were me, I would just have a house by the beach and live and do all my writing there, and I'd have a driver. Oh, a driver, please. Thank you. That's actually a plot dragon, right? Beware the plot dragon. Oh, it would be amazing. Hey, honey, I've decided that we're just gonna find an uncle who gives us millions of dollars. No, no wink. It's not that kind of uncle. I feel a little long in the tooth to be. Never mind. Never mind. Inappropriate. Oh, goodness. Aphrodite, hello. How are you doing? We need to like meet up and catch up. Hey, Wendy. We are about to do one more sprint and then we're probably going to do another one and maybe another one after that. We'll see. But at least two. We're doing at least two. By the way, you two, there is a link in the description for a survey about author branding. And you two and anyone else who's watching who didn't hear me mention it before. So please click on that link and fill out the survey because that would be super helpful as myself and a few others are putting together a little workshop, just a day workshop about author branding and author platform. Let's see, 3A45 Q60. And we want to make sure that it is helpful for y'all and not just us thinking of what you might want to know about. I came in on some uncle talk. Not sure what's happening. I'm down. No. It was from it all started when I saw this tweet from a mutual who said that okay, you had a long lost uncle who passed away and left you millions of dollars in his will. Would you continue to be a writer? And we were all talking about that. And then I was just telling the mathematician that we needed to find a uncle who'd give us millions of dollars, but not that kind of uncle. Just like because he was like, give me a wink, and I was like, no. Not that kind. Just like anyway, so there's a forest app room code. Oh gosh, we're gonna do 20 minutes. Mess. Mm. Yeah, as in a relative, not as in wink wink. Oh man. Right? I would love the ability to explore places and cultures too, probably leaving. Oh, that'd be so good. Okay, so I'll give y'all like another minute. Well, Aphrodite's still down. Sweet. And join the Force app room. Of course, there's no obligation, but you can actually absolutely do it. And it's kind of cool because it makes you not mess with your phone, which is a problem for me. I remember the days when I was like, I'll never have a cell phone. Cell phones are stupid. And now I'm like, oh my God, where's my cell phone? I need to like walk into the kitchen. Simi takes uncles. You got the drunkle, your funkle. I get them mixed up. All right. So we got 20 minutes on the clock. Let's get into it. We're going to do 20 minutes of writing. You're going to at least accomplish one thing. That's it. Just at least one. Make sure to save whatever you're working on. Have a liquid beverage, preferably water, because just like plants, you deserve to grow. And 20 minutes on the clock. And let's get into it. 20 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. we grew a tree. I was not paying attention, and I I have not been able to figure out how to make this do like an actual sound alert. So, oh, here's friends and manage friends list. Haha. There's Miss D. I added you. You are now one of my friends. I don't have many friends on there. But it's cool to have some. So how'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I am working on the build out edits, and this time around it was let's see how many words was that. That was 320. Let me go ahead and add that. I'll have to figure out the words that I did. Let's see, today's 8th. I know I did writing on the 2nd, and I'm pretty sure I did some writing on the 3rd. On the 4th and the 5th, there was definitely no writing. On the 6th, there might have been some writing. Yesterday, there was no writing. So, that is why I am behind. And gotta get it together. Alright, so what's the Nigga Firefly? I am doing pretty well. I'm actually getting some stuff done, so that's exciting. How are you doing? Monique, another character is popping into my head. It's going to be a female antagonist. Nice. That's fun. Aphrodite's working on her Patreon rewards. That's very cool. I have my server for Patreon is almost finished. So that'll be launching before the end of the month. So that's fun. If anyone wants to join my Patreon, there's a link in the description. You can be part of my cozy community. Jeannie, after mulling over a crit, I have a great brainstorm. That's awesome. Thank you. See how you kill me every time. You know, not that one, but that one. Probably leaving 385 words total for the stream. Your handwriting, so it's really slow going. Hey, but 385 words handwriting is a lot. My wrist are sad just thinking about it. Like, no, please don't do that to me. Camille using text to speech to go over the last chapter to remember where I was. Right on. JC 698 words of that sprint. Heck yeah. You're doing awesome. Monique added another 100 words or so. Fantastic. Naked Firefly, you're good. Working on a 1-act play for a contest in October. Ooh, you do it all. How do you do it? And run that household with all of your lovely kids. Yes, there's a survey. It's the first link in my description, and it is for a workshop that we're doing next month. Myself and a few friends, and it's for basically your author platform. So what we're trying to find in this survey, what do y'all want help with, or want to learn more about, or are confused about, or don't even know anything about, or have what do you have all taken care of that you don't need extra information on? You see it. And if StreamYard wasn't so slow, I would have seen it. You had already seen it. But hey, it's all good. There's probably someone else who hadn't heard about it yet. Let's do one more sprint. Yeah, let's do one more sprint. just keep writing. Like I'm running out of time. Real though, I wrote. They do school, then take an hour break, feeding when they get back to write. So husband get like. Phew. Ugh, that's I mean, that's how you do it. Have to do it, I suppose. You just do everything because you don't have an author platform. Yeah, there's quite a few of us who either don't have an author platform or need some help refining it or trying to figure out what exactly they need to do. So you're not alone there. It's okay if you're brutally honest. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Okay, so I have a room code up for this last sprint, 20 minutes. Let me share it with anyone out here who would like to take part in this next sprint. 4T my 7-3. And we will start this last sprint in a couple minutes. So I'll give you a couple minutes to get ready. Probably leaving. I barely even know what an author platform is. So excited for this event. Yeah, and I think too that that there's confusion with the terms. So some people have one idea, others have a different idea. So we're probably going to work from like what we have decided our definition of author platform is and then work from there. Because depending on like what kind of writing you do, whether you are a nonfiction author or a fiction author, a children's author, you might have a different perspective on what an author platform is. So, we're not going to be able to cover all the nuances, but we're going to give like a good starting place, a good starting base. At least that is the plan. Now, whether I'm absolutely wrong about this, we'll see. Hopefully, I am correct. And it'll be as helpful as I want it to be. All right, so we have 20 minutes on the clock. And I'll give you another minute to join, and then we will start this last sprint. I hope that you all have enjoyed working with me today because I've enjoyed working with you, and I really needed it because, as I told you, I was definitely slack in this month and this week. So let's see. I think genre is important for author platform. Like Tim has a magnifying glass in her signature, classic cozy mystery aesthetic. Yeah, exactly. And I like it. Plus, there's like a little bit of blood. Aphrodite, you are the sweetest, and you make my heart so happy. Thank you. All right, let's hit it. This is the last sprint with me anyway. I'm sure there's other people who are live streaming today, but this is my last one. So let's do it. Let's get something done. I am going to get this chapter finished. You're going to get something that you're working on. You're going to finish it. We're going to do it in 20 minutes. It's going to feel good. All right, let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. We grew a tree. We grew a tree. How'd you do? What did you do? Let me know in the comments down below. I am now in chapter 16. Chapter 16 of this book, and I feel like we may get to chapter. This may be chapter. This may be a 21 or 22 chapter book. It's longer than Wiped Out. AC kicked on. That's nice. Let's see here. So that was 390 words again. I didn't finish the chapter, but I did get through the first scene and start the next one. And there is definitely some good stuff happening here. Conflict and things. Setting up for like the last craziness that's going to happen that I have all planned out in my brain that I need for it to go down. So, yeah, it's going well. Let's see what y'all had to say. JC is writing a part in your book from the victim's point of view, who will die soon. But he is not a good guy in this novel, so it's both fun to write this part, but also a little bit creepy to write too. I can dig that. Morgan, 182 words. Awesome. Monique, 268 more words. Whoop, whoop. For a total of 468 down. 200 to 300 to go. Awesome. Probably leaving. I finally wrote a scene that has been lingering in my plans. My note for the scene was simply Jim's shenanigans. I like that. That's a lot of room to grow. But you got 400 words for the sprint. 400 words a lot. Mostly done with the main female character's backstory. And you feel like you can confidently start writing the story after this. That's awesome. Y'all, we got so much work done. We got so much done today. According to this app, we have concentrated for 100 minutes today. So that's like almost 2 hours. That, my friends, is a lot. And I feel like we got a lot done. And I feel really good about, I feel very good about the energy we've created in the lab today. It's excellent, excellent. CO 400 is 100 more than Spartacus. All words matter. JC, you got 1622 for the stream. Excellent. I edited the post for Medium, and that's scheduled. And I finished up one chapter, and I got halfway through the next chapter for Bailed Out. And I think that once we get off of here, finish the stream, that I'm going to finish that chapter because I'm in it now. So I have the mindset to finish this one. And I've been thinking about it, so it's coming very easily. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm excited that you guys are interested in the author platform workshop that we're planning. That makes me feel good. Makes me feel like JC. Sure you don't want to do one more? Making it even 2 hours? No. Should I? No. I'm not gonna. I'm already going like about an hour over what I normally do. So it's a good stopping point, probably. Maybe one day I'll start doing Twitch streams and then I'll stream for like ridiculous amounts of time. Because I feel like Twitch is the better platform for that for some reason. But I could be wrong. Lord knows I am not I'm not a soothsayer or anything. But yeah, I feel really good that you guys are interested in the workshop. It makes me feel good. Yeah. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and do that survey that's down there. Also, I launched the Writers Workshop announcement for the book of the month. And this one is, do I have? I thought I had the link open somewhere in here. Mm-hmm. I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Well, that's all right. Oh gosh, it's another one of those that I can't remember because it's a long title. Mastering your mystery, write, publish, and profit with your mysteries and thrillers by Cheryl Bradshaw. And I do enjoy her writing. Here, I'll share the screen with you so you can see what it looks like. And there's a link for this in the description. If you look down in the description, it's not there. Reload. So I think I added this information after I'd already started the stream or something, so it might not be there automatically. Anyway, it exists, and if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. Otherwise, it's $6. So not a terrible price. There's 265 pages, and this was published earlier this year. So we know that the information should be up to date. And I thought this one was interesting because of because she covers how this would work for mystery, thriller, horror, noir, or suspense, and subgenres of the like. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So even though I'm thinking of it for more of just the mysteries, it could very well help other genres as well. And this is the year, this is the summer of the genre. So last time we did something that was more for fantasy, but I feel like it definitely helped me with some aspects of bailed out, and now we're doing something that's mystery. So we'll see what happens. Looking for the right stuff. Don't forget your trench coats and fedora. Ready your JB Fletcher style. I used to rock a hell of a fedora. Oh my gosh, do I have a? I don't know if I have a picture of that. Let me see. If I have a picture of it, I'll share it with you. But I used to rock fedoras, and I did it unironically. I loved fedoras. I loved cowboy hats. I loved feather boas. Oh my gosh. My style is so much more chillaxed these days. But I was doing a lot. I was definitely doing a lot. Uh, Let me see. I'm not seeing my. I have this one fedora picture that I really liked. Oh, well, crap. I don't know where it is. Oh well, never mind. If I find it, I'll like tweet it out or something. So this has been a really fun and good time. I've enjoyed myself. I've gotten a lot done. I hope that you feel the same. So yet again, the survey in the description if you'd like to fill it out. I really appreciate it. There's also the book for Writers Workshop. And as I mentioned earlier, I will be launching my server for my Patreon. So if you'd like to be a part of that, we're going to be doing like, there's going to be a book club. There's going to be where we're going to watch shows together, Murder She Wrote. And I want to do like a movie night. So I think that would be fun. Yeah, so I'm pretty hype. I hope that you will join us because I think it'll be fun. Um, so that link's down there. And if you just like to, you know, um, maybe give me money for a coffee or something, just a little donation. My Ko-fi link is down there as well. And if you wonder, does this Tamara girl know anything about writing? Like, how could I even trust her? I understand that. I too am skeptical of everyone. I have a link down there for my newsletter, and you can pick up a free copy of Midnight Murder, which is kind of the precursor to these cozy series that I'm currently working on. So you can see if I know anything at all. So yeah, and of course the links for my socials are down there as well. And thank you so much for being here. See you. My style is much more chillax these days. Also, Tamara rocking a tiara. I mean, I can see where you're. I can, I can definitely see what you're saying. Fair point. But hey, there's no boas. I used to leave trails of feathers everywhere. Okay. Happy writing, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And, I'll see you next week, 1 p.m. Eastern, here on this channel. Bye.